Hey guys, welcome back to JB Breaks Free. I hope you're having a great day, breaking free any way you can. Today is it's a tough day for me. As you could tell by the topic of the video, there's a good chance that I'm going to be losing my job. Um, I'll get into that in a second. Glad to have you guys here with me. If you're liking the content, like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know how you're doing, what you're doing. I'd love to hear it. It fires me up, and I could use a little motivation today. Brief kind of recap. I made $268 with Instacart this week, side hustling, and I made decent amount more flipping vinyl records and, just doing surveys and stuff like that. Instacart, I did 11 hours for $268, which I believe is $24 an hour. And of course, that's not all total profit, but still solid. And I times that by 40, and I think that came out to $974. So that's a good sign because I think that that's going to be what I'm going to be doing. As you guys know, I talked a lot on this channel about breaking free from the rat race, being anti-fragile, having a backup plan. It would always terrify me, especially before I really started preparing just my life for any unforeseen circumstances like job loss. And I always knew I was in a really good spot, as challenging as it can be, but I knew that I was lucky to be there, and I am lucky to be where I am. The job I have, I make good money there, and I actually enjoy what I do most of the time. I said to one guy, like, a high percentage, and he's like, that's a good percentage, like if I like it 90% of the time. Waiting tables, the BS that goes around it can be challenging at times, but I love to be on the floor, talking with people, making them laugh, joking around, selling stuff, just trying to do the best that I can. I like that. It's kind of like a little show every night where I'm on stage and, all the people, the customers are the audience. And, I've been preparing to leave there, or I've been preparing if anything were to ever happen. My boss, who's a great guy, he's owned it for 48 years, and he's not going to be doing it for much longer. And so I've been always in the back of my mind, and I've always been preparing for unforeseen job loss. And I've been saving a ton of money. We're saving high 50s, if not more, of our income. And my boss sat us down last night after the shift, and we've had plenty of problems with staff, massive problems since COVID, really. We lost 3 waiters. We had a couple people subbing in and out. It was just 2 waiters there for almost a year, myself and another guy. Like, we went the whole summer, and yeah, we were making bank, but it was crushing us too. And especially the other waiter, he's about 10 years older than me, and he's not into it. He's going to burn out, and I was burning out, and we can't get any time off. Missed weddings, can't have one waiter on a weekend. And then the kitchen, we just can't find any help. We can't find anyone on salads. We have had a hard time finding dishwashers, and especially cooks. At the restaurant I work at, there's a guy in the middle who kind of facilitates between the saute guy and the grill guy. The saute guy, and I'm not going to make this about those people personally, but he has a lot of issues and is unreliable, let's put it that way. And then our grill guy, he came on for a little while, and then he basically left, and then he said he was going to come back Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I was like, how long is this going to last? So Thursday, Friday, and last night he wasn't there. And so it's a 2-man line. The saute guy's banged in all weekend, and he has a major tendency to bang in. You can't rely on him. And, my boss is stressing out, and he can't find anybody. He's been trying, and he wants to get off the line and live his life. He's mid-60s. He's burning out, and we just don't have any staff. And so Tuesday, there's going to be him, the boss, who's going to grill, and then this other guy named Kevin, who's amazing, but he's in his 60s too, and he doesn't want to be doing that full time, and he'll be sauteing. And then Wednesday, Kevin, he has to go see his son play a game, and my boss is like, I'm not going to put him out. Kevin's doing us a major favor to come in. Without him, we'd be lost already. And so he's like, I don't know what we're going to do. We might be closed Wednesday. And he's talking about, he has one guy that could help him every now and again, asking him for Wednesday. And then Thursday, you don't know. Friday, you don't know if these guys are going to be back. Friday and Saturday, a two-man line, to do 140 guests is tough. And those guys, they're not going to kill themselves at this point in their careers, in their mid-60s, and they could retire, And so he sat us down. He sat the wait staff down last night and was just like, I don't know what to do. He's like, this is the last thing I want to do. He never envisioned it going out like this, but there's no one magically going to come in and save the restaurant. There's not a lot of chefs around here. And the ones that are, if any of you guys know much about the kitchen, there's good chefs, and then there's the ones who are unreliable at best, or, have a sketchy history, or just sketchy in general. Kitchen's a weird place, and trust me, I had a lot of sketch past too, but I thankfully matured out of that stuff, and I'm quite reliable. And, the wait staff's been there. I've been there 15 and a half years. The other guy has been there 12 and a half years. And it's not the front of the house, it's the back where you have a hard time keeping people. And, he sat us down and he was just like, I don't know what's going to happen. He's like, we might miraculously make it through the next week. But then what's going to happen the week after that? And even if these guys magically show up, it's going to happen again. There's 100% chance. And I don't know how we're going to make it. We might make it through the summer, or we might make it through the week. We might make it a month or two. I don't think this is going to happen in the next 72 hours. We could close a couple days next week. It's possible. And my boss is burned out, and he literally sat down and told us that. And as much as I wanted to break free, I kind of wanted to do it on my own terms. It's a little sad. I don't want to wait tables anywhere else, really. I've got my time in there. I'm comfortable there. I know, just the ins and outs, the ropes, what to do, what not to do, where to kind of go when it's not busy, so you're not feeling uncomfortable. It's just everything's comfortable there. So job loss is certainly imminent. It doesn't mean it's going to happen. This could be a false alarm. And this could, like I said, it could go on a month or two. But thank God that I've put myself in the position to withstand that blow through many different things, through financial independence. And yes, I'm not financially independent yet, but we're saving a massive savings rate. There's nothing that I want minimalism. So financial independence, minimalism is going to help me because I don't have a lot of stuff and I don't have a need for a lot of stuff. I'm not buying stuff to make me happy, so I don't need as much money. I don't have to trade my time for money to buy stuff that I don't need to impress people that I don't, necessarily care about. Philosophy has helped me, whether it's Buddhism or Stoicism, to live in the moment, to that I can't control what's happening, but I can control how I react to what's happening. And I can also control the space in between what's happening and how I react. And in that space, I can take a second and just relax and focus. And I think the only way I can handle this is to come out stronger, to gig my butt off, doing Instacart, Uber Eats, selling stuff. Gig economy is basically where I'm going. And I'm going to try to be, like I said, happier, healthier, stronger, mentally and physically. Keep going, breaking free, right? Breaking out of the rat race, and not going to fall into any vices, nothing like that. I'm ready for this challenge if it does present itself, and I'll be with you guys in the community that we have built here. You can follow this journey, and I'll be following your journeys as well as you keep me updated on how you're doing. But it's a little bit sad, that it's come down to this. But at the same time, one door closes, another opens. Until the day he locks those doors, I'm going to do my best at that job. I'm going to keep saving as much as I can. I'm listing a ton of records for sale today. And eventually I'm going to put my Instagram, my Instagram's JB Breaks Free. where I list, or where I show like my sold items. And I got a bunch more to update for March, and I still gotta like put hashtags in there and kind of pick that page up a little bit. And I'm trying to do a Twitter too. I think it's Breaks Free or JB Breaks Free. I want to build those up so we can stay in contact that way also. But I just wanted to let you guys know that thank goodness that I've put myself in a position to withstand this, and I hope you guys are doing well. You never know what's going to happen. You know, you can love your job, but your job can't love you back. It can't save you. So always be prepared. Always have a backup plan. Save, save, save. There's a lot of people who would not be in as good a position, you know, to withstand this. And so that's just kind of what's going on today on this Sunday. I'm going to be listing records, thinking about what to do next, and I hope everything works out well, and I'll be doing my best to make it so. I hope everything's all right with you guys. Let me know how you're doing, and I'll talk to you soon.